Hey guys, Retro Badger here. Welcome to the next episode of the Star Trek Legacy playthrough. Right, I'm just picking my ships. Now I'm using the Ultimate Universe mod, which I would highly recommend because it enhances the game unbelievably. It's brilliant. I'm also picking some pretty decent ships as you're going to need them in this level.
Captain, we're receiving a message from Starfleet on the command frequency.
On audio.
Jonathan, we have a serious problem. Whatever hornet's nest you stirred up out there has really set things off. The Romulans have begun a big push into strategic sectors. We think they're headed for Earth.
Earth? The toxin. They want to use it on Earth. Reg, we were able to find their production facilities for that poison and shut it down, but one of their ships got away, carrying a large quantity of this stuff. We have to find that ship and destroy it.
They'll be entering the Tyburn sector soon, but we've managed to intercept some elements of their fleet in Orsini. I'm not sure how long we can hold them there.
How many ships?
Their cloaking technology makes it difficult to ascertain their strength, but our latest ship count is at least 30 vessels. We can't make sense of it. No matter how many we seem to destroy, more ships decloak to take their place. Jonathan, if they aren't stopped in Tyburn, there's nothing left between their ships and our solar system. All the elements of the Starfleet are here.
We've already changed course. Hold tight, Reg. We'll be there soon.
To my knowledge, this is the last level that Scott Bakula, the voice actor, well, he's the captain, isn't he, from Enterprise? This is the last level that he's in.
Beating here. I have a plan, but we'll need to buy some time. Can you get them off our backs?
I'll buy you as much as I can, but eventually they're going to overrun the system. Their numbers are just too great.
Trust me, Jonathan. I'll owe you one.
This will make 3 by my count. Archer to Fleet. Our priority is to reinforce the Starfleet ships already fighting in the system. Enterprise out.
So this level is quite challenging. I remember playing this on the Xbox 360 and I think the game was glitched. And near the end, there's a time critical bit, and for whatever reason, the mission doesn't progress and you fail. And it took, I don't know how many attempts to do it on the Xbox 360, but it was very frustrating because you can't even save like halfway through a mission. It's just awful. So I'm hoping this version is better. I don't believe this ship was in the Xbox 360 version either, so cool. It looks like a mix. You can tell it's getting more like a Constitution class. Who knows? 40 years before, 50 years before perhaps. Let's take care of these Romulans first.
Romulan vessels closing on our position. There is no escape for you. Romulan vessel destroyed.
What's laid in?
Romulan vessels closing on our position. Romulan ships destroyed. There is no escape for you. Romulan vessels closing on our position. Romulan target destroyed.
Okay.
Photon torpedoes ready. Enterprise on station. Engaging starship.
Overall, I think the best ship is probably the I prefer the NX class because it's It's got a good mixture of maneuverability and firepower.
Engaging target.
Stand by to fire lasers.
Engaging target.
Block photons.
I think this is the last one. And then the real fun begins. Okay.
We may not be able to hold them off much longer, Reg.
Oh.
Nearly there, John. Just a little more time.
Moving into attack position. Stand by to fire phasers.
Moving into attack position.
Sensors show Romulan vessels on intercept. Enterprise on station.
Yeah, the NX-01 is a lot more maneuverable.
Photon torpedoes ready. Romulan.
Got him.
You would stand against us? You invite your doom.
Whoops. It crashed into the starbase. Good start, is it? That's a big fireball. Okay, looks like we've got one left. We have to face all those guys soon. But there's a secret weapon that we're going to use.
Setting course now.
The Praetor demands your destruction. And that's got it. We're ready, Jonathan.
It had better be good. We're facing steep odds here.
The orbital facility here was designed to aid Vulcan mining camps on this planet by using a cutting beam to penetrate the surface and expose dilithium deposits. We've powered it back up and realigned its orbit to fire the beam into space. It should allow us to defend ourselves against the Romulan vanguard.
And the rest of the Romulan fleet?
This is the part of the plan that's truly inspired. If you scan the area, you'll see 4 sensor platforms the Vulcans deployed here years ago. We've managed to bring them online remotely and reprogram their command functions. They're powered by an early form of nuclear fusion. But if we can detonate them in proximity to the Romulan ships, they'll create an electromagnetic pulse that should disable their systems.
A nuclear blast. It's so simple it might actually work. I doubt their shields were designed to keep out the full electromagnetic range.
That's what we're thinking. We're configuring them now to respond to a coded hailing frequency, which will trigger detonation.
Understood. Now we'll just have to lure them in.
Shouldn't be too hard. When they see you, they'll try to destroy you. Guaranteed. Good luck.
Thanks. We'll need it. Enterprise out. Objective achieved.
Captain, sensors
Okay.
report enemy vessel.
So now we're going to warp to the space stations, try and attract the attention of the Romulans, get them close to the space station, and then detonate it by hailing the space station. Here we go.
Proceeding to warp.
Come on, warp. There we go.
Warping to your coordinates.
Aborting warp, Captain.
Let's get the
Romulan spotted.
Romulans' attention.
On our way.
There we go.
Course laid in.
Engaging target. Engaging target. Engaging target.
Course set, Captain.
Romulan ships on approach.
Open a channel. It worked.
Right.
We've disabled some Romulan vessels at this sensor platform.
You see, we've taken out a few. Really, I should have let them get closer. Let's see.
Romulan ships on approach.
Sorry, I accidentally went on the escape button then.
Fools! You are clearly outmatched. Proceeding to warp. Heading set.
Okay,
Aborting warp, Captain.
so we're swarming with Romulans here.
Hailing frequency open.
Romulan ships detected.
Oh, I just hailed the sensor platform. Not the...
It worked. We've disabled
wait.
some Romulan vessels at this sensor platform.
We're in
Okay,
position.
let's go to the next one. The objective is to try and take out as many as you possibly can. Although the story will progress as long as you take out the space station.
Warping to your coordinates.
It does help though, because you're going to be swarmed
On our way.
towards the end.
your destruction.
And it's like I said, there's a very
Spotted.
time-critical part coming up, and the chance of success isn't great if I'm honest. I just hope that the PC version is more forgiving than the console version. So look at this, they're coming towards us.
Romulan spotted.
Where?
The
Ah!
freighter demands your destruction.
Go for
Open
it.
communication channel.
Should take those out at least.
It worked.
Yeah,
We've
look at
disabled
that.
some Romulan vessels
bad.
at this sensor platform.
Not sure it's possible to take all of them out, to be honest.
Warping to your coordinates.
Aborting warp, Captain. Setting course now. Course set, Captain.
Okay. Wow, look at all these
The
ships.
freighter demands your destruction. We're in position.
Setting course now.
This should be pretty spectacular if it works.
We're in position.
Course set,
Hey.
Captain.
There it is. Hey, cutscene. Oh, we don't get to see the ships get blown up.
It worked. We've disabled some Romulan
Reg,
vessels at this
three
sensor Romulan
platform.
ships have decloaked near the blast. The EMP must have
Right.
knocked out their cloak, but their shields are still intact. Their energy signature is through the roof. The Romulans must have distributed the remaining toxin among these 3 ships. Are you reading this?
We see them, Jonathan. The science officer on the station believes that the 3 ships carrying the toxin are using shield generators designed for deployment on an outpost.
But that's not possible. The power requirements would be...
I know, but the bottom line is nothing you have out there will penetrate those shields.
What options do we have?
We think the cutting beam on the station may be enough to break through their shields.
Then do it, Reggie.
Unfortunately, the beam leaches all primary energy stores. After each discharge, it takes some time to get the capacitors up to full power again for another shot. You'll have to keep those ships within the limited range of the facility in order for this to work. To do that, you're going to have to engage them and hit them in their weak area, their engines. You won't be able to destroy them, but if you concentrate enough fire on the engines, you may be able to slow them down. Just give us enough time to take our shots, and we'll do the rest.
We'll do our best. To all ships, to achieve the proper firing solution, fire from aft of the Romulan transports. Target the engines and hope for the best. Archer out.
Okay, now I highly recommend saving at this point, because if you don't, you're in for a lot of pain because you'll have to redo the whole thing. I'm just hoping it saves at that point. Now then, these... Not those ones. Right. Those 3 ships there, you have to order everybody to attack them. And just throw everything you've got at them. Absolutely everything. Even the kitchen sink.
Diverting power, Captain.
We have to disable their engines. If you keep hitting them in the rear, eventually you'll slow them down, but they reactivate quickly. I just target them one by one, ordering all the ships to attack.
Photon torpedoes ready.
Moderate damage to their engines.
There we go, so we've got
One
one.
ship dead in space. It won't take them long to repair, but we've stopped them for the moment.
So, go for the next one now. Ignore the ships attacking you. They're just not important. Now on the console version, you can't even get to this stage. It's awful. They reach the starbase and then it's game over. Really hoping this doesn't happen now.
One of the Romulan vessels has managed to bring their engines back online.
See?
They're on
Hear
the
that?
move.
Concentrate on this guy. It seems we did a good job though, destroying Romulans with the star bases, because in the console version you're being hit by about 50 of them
That's
by
one
now.
ship dead in space. It won't take them long to repair, but we've stopped them for the moment.
Okay.
Moving into attack position. Moving into attack position.
Okay, that's a standard ship.
Photons locked on target.
Ignore that.
Engaging target.
Moderate damage to their engines.
Ah,
That's one ship dead in space.
here we
It
go.
won't take them long to repair, but we've stopped them for the moment.
Think we've done it.
One of the Romulan vessels has managed to bring their
Captain's
engines back
personal log
online.
supplemental.
They're on the move. The
Okay.
Tyburn system has been contaminated with the bioagent. However, we managed to prevent the Romulans from using their weapon on Earth and stop their advance deeper into our space.
Yes. I'm pretty sure
We'll
we've
have
done
to
it,
move
even though the
quickly
game's
to
not sure.
synthesize a counteragent from the sample we
Glitched.
collected, but at least we can do something to help the people in this system. One of the Romulan vessels has managed to bring their engines to answer some questions about what on the move Terrell was really
See what I
doing
mean?
out here, and why they wanted her back so badly. I doubt Starfleet has heard the last of her, and I want us to be prepared for our next encounter.
Great. Well, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode. Whoa, did you see that then? It just turned into a Constitution class. Bye for now.